The Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
Set up. 10-2 soft.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We're beginning to turn you up.
Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
80 weapon. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. You rush.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch 57. You're trash. You're trash.
5.
Second and 6. Gets it off to Freeman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Back to throw. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a second and long.
30 base.
Pick your game up.
Check. Frag now. Frag 61. Matchbox lights.
Mike's 4-2.
Now.
Off play action. Herbert is going to fire one deep. Middle of the... And that's caught inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
60 yards.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Shoot.
To throw on second down. Herbert flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
Check. Mike 42.
Check. Choose your quarters. Go.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
On the ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On second down, Freeman. Freeman to first down and more. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Mike spoke both.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Check, check.
Ready. Ready, ready.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Ready up.
44 to Mike.
Check pass, check pass. Check 50.
Topper, topper. Smooth. Spike.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
6-6. Pull it high.
Watch the edge.
Hey, Delta. Lead River.
From the gun, Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Go, go.
Check 50.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Ready,
They've
set.
been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Watch the shit.
Hey, Charlie.
42, Mike 42.
Come on.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
What?
I smell fear.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he'll get this to Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 8 yards out, the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left.
61, matchbox lights.
We got 4.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
He's coming.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Here comes the ball.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Go.
Mike 40, let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
60 outlaw.
And we got to get the
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 24.
Bravo.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Check. Mike 42. I'm coming after you. I'm coming
Now
after
go.
Mike 42. Mike 42. All day. Just like that. Just like that. 42 to Mike, boys.
Ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Max Crosby coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Hey, exit.
Mike 44. Get in the
Sit up.
right room. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
Clear. 5.
On 4th down, Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Who that? He's 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
From the gun, Herbert going deep here for Allen. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
4 down. 49. Here we go. 6 guys. Check that down. Shit.
Carr now on first down. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 65 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Slam. 57. Mike, 57. Ready? Hey, check right now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Back to throw. Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. It's a pickup of 6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, orbit. Get it.
From the gun, Herbert. And caught by Henry. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Monday, down. 180.
We own them. We own them.
Tight dog.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
56 to Mike. 56.
Throwing on first down is Carr. It's caught by Aguilar. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just... And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, echo.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this one complete to Reed. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
That's it. Big hit.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike.
2nd and 1. This is caught. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Hey, alert 3.
Chopper!
Check three. Wide, get wide.
Smooth!
They'll look to run with Freeman. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Carr, escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Nyheim Hines, 53 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Open man, it's Allen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. 60 outlaw. 80 weapon.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Showing it. Showing it. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On 1st down, Freeman. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Yep.
44, Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, defense.
On first down, Herbert got his man. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Bravo.
44's the Mike. 44's the Mike.
So don't
Come.
Bofo's the Mike. Mike.
2nd and 2. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Hey, exit.
You're right. 44's the Mike. 44.
Ready?
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. It's complete. Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm.
That's going to be caught by Reed for a Charger touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
Check 26.
Hey, Alpha.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On first down, Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to look deep down the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter.
Set, 8, read.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Hey, box drop. Ready to go.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert caught by Allen. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Topper! Hey, orbit. Go. Hit it.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 57. Go.
Now Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8.
Yes.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check.
Hey, wahoo.
Long day. That's going to be a long day.
Get it.
From the gun, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Echo.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert. That'll be caught right side by Reed. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
5.
57's right. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
2nd and 5. And this is going to be intercepted. picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
On first down, it's Hines, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run again with Hines. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On third down, Hines, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Carlson is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
61, Matchbox Light. Smooth. 5.
Back to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's third down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He's back to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. 60 Pittsburgh. 22 Jet Bombers. 22 Jet Bombers. Go.
Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you go on the field, but okay, I see you. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now Carr, he'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a handoff working right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Oakland, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.